Video. Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? You're not a marriage scammer.
Rage, more rage.
Don't talk to me! My dad, my uncle. Exactly, teardrop. I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. Like, these people who have, like, they have children. You can not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
That hot dog is juicy. Dad, if you're watching this, Sue Slimer.
Hello, it's ready.
Ethan's my brother. He's my brother. You know? Giddy up! Detain me, bitch! You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Yeehaw! Giddy up!
Can I go first?
Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
I couldn't get it unmuted. Good morning. Hello. Good to see you all. Happy Saturday. I can't believe it's already Saturday. So excited. Let's fucking go. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to discuss. But before we get into it, a little PSA for fellow YouTube creators who you're out there, you're reacting to Quirky. She seems to be in her feelings over her feeder. Yes, it's been confirmed. If you follow Kristen over on the Twitter, they dug up something on the Reddit, basically confirming Quirky's new man is a feeder, is indeed I believe they're sticking with it. He's 25 years old. So 25-year-old feeder. So she's went around and anybody, well, for me anyways, I don't know if she's hit anybody. She's probably submitted it, probably not went through. She's striking people for privacy concerns. So if you showed his little picture, okay, you're gonna have to blur it out because she's all in her feelings. She doesn't want everybody to know that he's a feeder. We all knew. We were just waiting to see exactly what it was. Quirky, like we didn't really have to do a whole lot of digging. This information could have never landed on our desk, and we would have still known that he was some type of a degenerate. But it's good to know that in his own words that, yes, he is a feeder. So love that for you. So you can privacy strike all you want. It's not going to change the current situation of your relationship. You want to act like you're better than all the other death fats, like you're above and you're not, as desperate as they are. This person is only with you because of your size, because you're massive. And that means he's just going to continue to make you more massive. So there's that. Hello, Acid Girl Art. Good to see you. Big Turks. Goodbye, Kyle. Lena, Michelle. Hey, girl. Hey. Bebop. Seattle Sapphire. Hello, hello. Doris. Good to see you. My love of crafts. Not going to change a damn thing. Exactly. Hey, Co Blue. Long time no see. Tina B. 10KD. I mean, we knew something was wrong with him. Absolutely. It is what it is. And people can say that it's mean, that it's hateful or whatever, but it's honestly, all it comes down to is the truth. You cannot be a 600-pound person and have a normal relationship. It's just not possible. I don't care what anybody says. What kind of person would want to commit themselves to a person who they're using wheelchair service at 34 years old because they're so big they can't walk. Their knees hurt, their feet hurt. Who ties themselves to somebody like that? So again, we didn't need that information, but I'm so glad we got it. Hey, Michelle, shaking but not stirred cat. Hello, Megan, Bella, Sweet Daily Win. Good to see you. Grunge and 90s music. Someone needs to remove her from this scammer situation. Great Aunt Ray, Kataria, Missing Mimic. Kyle, hello. Little Aussie, hello, hello. So yes, I'm very much aware that Foodie is live right now. We are not going to stream snipe. There's too much to cover from yesterday's stream. I'm so super excited. It gave us everything packed into 4 hours that we could actually ask for. She had a breakdown because Salah missed probably more than likely one of her FaceTimes. He was busy with cousin wife. She got all in her feelings. I think she got the refund Because where does she get the money from, right? That's what everybody's question is. Like, where does this money continue to come from? And if you were listening, if you were picking up on some of the things that Foodie was putting down, she's definitely financially struggling. So don't believe she just got it like that, because she absolutely does not. But the fact that she also rented a car, so she got herself some Ozempic that cost her, I believe, $275. She rented a car for her birthday. I think that she's been paying on the trip to Malaysia for a couple of months. Probably cost her, what do you guys think? $1,800 or something for her and Salah to travel. She finally got that refund, and I think that's what she's using to rent the car and get her Ozempic. The fact that she got her Ozempic and she's already eating through it fucking had me on the floor. I was dying. I was like, holy shit, another car rental. Yep, for her birthday. Where are you going? Where are you going for 4 days in your rental? Like, that more than likely cost her like $400 or $500 to get herself a rental. What a fucking waste of money. This woman, she can't even physically walk anywhere. So all she's going to be doing is literally circling the block in her rental car. That's it. Hey, Fifi48, pickleball canceled this morning. So present and accounted for. Why was it canceled? Do you guys have bad wind too? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not, listen, you guys can. I know anything is possible when it comes to the death fats or whatever. Me personally, I'm not entertaining Life by fucking Ron giving Chantel any kind of money. The poor. There's no way he has it like that where he's, prove it. Life by Ron, if you're financially supporting Chantel, show the fucking transactions. Show the transactions. If that's true and you're paying Foodie's rent, it ought to be real easy to slap down the PayPal and prove it. And until there's some proof, until there's some receipts that go behind that, I don't believe for a fucking second Life by Ron is sending Chantel a damn dollar. No fucking way. It's indoor. It was canceled because not enough assholes wanted to play. Oh, that sucks, Fifi. Hopefully you guys can find some new players. I signed Ray up for a little spring break basketball yesterday. And it tells you how many spots are available, and only 2 people have signed up. So I'm like, I'm really hoping some more people are going to sign up. You know, that's going to, because it's like all the grades or whatever. So it's really spread apart. So if people in her age group don't sign up, I don't know how that's going to work out, but I hope they do. And so the bedroom cam work has paid off. Maybe. We don't have confirmation of that. Again, that's just a conspiracy theory. It's possible. I am on my belief that maybe behind the scenes content, maybe. Okay, I cannot stress to you guys enough when I put the maybe with that. I'm not completely sold on it. It is what it is. I'm a naysayer, and I've been proven wrong, and that's fine. When it happens, I'll eat some crow. Seattle Sapphire says, cutie, karma, and accountability knocking on your door. Big girl, open up. Seattle, thank you for the support, hon. Good to see you. Big Bertha says, been on mid-dose Wegovy for almost a year and still works for me. To the point my daughter doesn't even like how I've lost, but this one eats through it. What the fuck? Love to you all. And it's so the crazy thing about the Ozempic, and we're going to talk about it more as we watch it, is she knows she's going to eat through it. She ate through it the last time that she got it. Not only did she eat through it, when it would give her the feeling that it's like where you don't want to eat, she didn't like that. She was like, well, I want to finish this food. I want to eat all this food. I don't like the fact that it's making me feel this way. So I'm not going to take it. It's not like she's got insurance that's covering this. No, she's paying out of pocket almost $300. So the whole point, and it would make a lot of sense if she was going to actually work the program because I mean, it's going to get more expensive as her dosage goes up. She's going to be paying more. That's just how it works, right? I mean, at least that's how it works over here. I don't know how it works in Canada. I'm going to assume it's the same way. Holy shit, Shelly Ray, thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships, girl. Sabrina, Debbie, Walmart Foodie Scooty, good to see you. Cinnamon Bear, Carolyn, just a girl. Not the HRH, love your name. Orange Water Boy, Stormy River. Hold on a second. Honey, Facey McGee. Who else? I feel like I missed somebody. Welcome, new members. Please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. She's definitely playing with fire.
If you stumble, make it part of the dance.
Hey, that was great. If you stumble, Shelly Ray, make it part of the dance, girl. And I know you will. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. So even when it is going to increase in price, which I'm going to assume it will, it would still make sense if she was actually working the program because of the amount of money that she's spending on food. She's going to save money. I mean, obviously, she's still going to have to eat. Yes, that's true. But still, if she really does and works it, she would still save a shit ton of money, even paying for the Ozempic. But for Foodie, it's never going to fucking happen. Day one. Day motherfucking one. She's doing the jab. She's actually injecting the fucking jab. And then she ordered butter chicken. I couldn't believe it. I was like, girl, you could have at least took that shit off camera because that is wild sauce to see that you just wasted $300 fucking dollars and ordered takeout. Like, wow. And the crazy thing about the takeout is that she just bought the day before $250 worth of groceries. I was watching Milky stream and I didn't even know this, but the one that she was watching, Chantel was talking about like the day that she ordered all of her groceries, she ate all the lunch meat. Who sits down and eats a pack of lunch meat? She's insane. You're going to need some serious counseling, some serious therapy to go along with that Ozempic, Chantel. You are so far gone. The fact that somebody orders $250 worth of groceries and they consume the $250 worth of groceries lasts me and my family of 5, probably around 2 weeks. Probably around 2 weeks. It really just depends. But holy shit. Overnight, you damn near blew through all of your groceries is so crazy. So crazy. Hey, Poops, good to see you. Me and the wife are on the way to see Amy Slayton and Chris. Oh my gosh. Tell Amy she should have never got her eye fixed. I can't look at her the same way no more. I mean, I'm happy for her. I really am, but damn. I'm going to miss that wonky eye. I really am. Poops, have fun. And thank you for being a member for 6 months. I appreciate you. The same woman who slobbers all over the bites into a block of cheese. Bitch, that was great. Okay, so let me shut up because there's, I think, at least 2 hours. The beginning of the stream is what I want to watch. Is the best part. The other 2 hours were, it was okay, but that's very important that we get through that today. So let me get it pulled up. And again, yes, I'm aware that she's live. Don't care. I'll go back and you're not going to convince me because you want to know why, especially I'm not concerned with stream sniping her. You want to know the biggest reason, ladies and gentlemen, because her and Salah made good. So she's over there. She's howling her horse because, she showed her ass. She had a temper tantrum and he gave in to started sending pictures of Sasa, started telling her how cute she was. Puke, fucking puke. Not interested in Chantel over there being cocky as fuck this morning. I don't think so, big mama. Kara, hello. Isn't this her third time on the jab? I know it's her second for sure. I could have missed a round of the Ozempic. Again, it is Chantel, but I think it's her second, but I could be wrong about that. And thank you for being a member for 31 months. And also, as a reminder, the jab did work for her to a certain extent the last time, but there's a reason because she was also dabbling in the cocaine. So she was doing Ozempic and that's when she was dipping in all of the hardcore drugs with dishwasher. So of course, yeah, I would imagine you do Ozempic and you do it's gonna work for you for sure. And she didn't like it. So she had to quit because she had to eat. There's that psycho. Hello, Brittany. Stalker girl is Missy Move 4.0. I haven't been online. She had mentioned something about Missy Moo being in her chat again, and she's completely fine with it. So I'm like, okay, girl, good for you. Brittany, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Also, I can't remember who it was in chat yesterday. Lisa Simpson, hello. I don't know if I said hello to you, but good to see you. I don't remember who was requesting the turd drop and the Tracy. I don't listen, and I'm not trying to be mean or rude or anything. I don't want to give those fucking losers that kind of attention to we're over here and we're dedicating a segment. It would have to be really good and really juicy for me to give a flying fuck what Tracy and Turd Drop are fighting about. I don't care. They want that kind of attention. That's more than likely why they're even doing it. So I can't be bothered. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take the time to cover that, fight that they're having in Chantel's chat. I did see some screenshots if you're interested on Twitter, and I'm sure there are some other creators that are going to cover that. I'm just not going to be bothered. Lena says, good morning, support group. You all look fabulous. What could Rosie possibly have in common with Remily? Chantel is going to hate not being able to feed into the oblivion. ALR lying about her pill working as soon as she took it. I love that. And you know what, though, was so funny about the Rosie thing? Because I got to thinking after we left yesterday, we did a 4-hour freaking live stream with pretty much a fucking banger yesterday. Anyway, so I'm driving home or whatever. I'm like, you know what, though? This whole Remy situation with Quirky, she could really play this shit up because she claims that she's out here and she's recording them and they're going places or whatever. The fact that Quirky, and I don't like Quirky at all. I really don't. For whatever reason, Quirky, I'm kind of like Miss T. She really gets under my skin. But the fact that Foodie is now so far away, hey, Spaghetti, from Salah, and now Quirky has this, and here's the difference between, I will say, Quirky and Salah. I mean, yes, Remy seems to be a feeder. Obviously, that's true. But that just means that it's legit. Like, he really is into Rosie, unlike Salah with Chantel. He's a romance scammer, right? So now Quirky has the advantage to really piss off Chantel and make a couples channel or turn her channel into a couples channel. That would really burn the ass of Foodie fucking Beauty. But you know what? I'm not giving you that advice anymore. Now that you want to go submit your little privacy complaint because I showed your feeder on the live stream, boo fucking who. If you wanted to protect this person's privacy, then you should have shut the fuck up about it. Shouldn't you have? But you couldn't help yourself. You had to come online and tell the internet and tell all your trolls that there is actually a man out there that's willing to fucking stick it in. That's what it was all about. Lena, thank you for the support, hon. I just had to get that out there. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I missed somebody in chat. Dynamite, hello. It's my birthday today. Can I get the birthday song from me and Cutie? Getting on and off the Ozempic? Absolutely, Dynamite. Congratulations on making it another year. And happy birthday. Yeah, I doubt it went all the way in either. Yeah, Roz is big mad. She wants everybody to think that her situation and her relationship is completely normal. We know better, girl. You're 700 pounds. There's nothing normal about that, ma'am. Peg, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Okay, I think we're caught up. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody just coming in. Whew, I feel like I did a lot of talking in 17 minutes. Cutie, Miss Ma'am, you have the floor. Go ahead, dear. Hey, just Jamie.
What's this? What's this? Hold on, guys. Let me say hi, but just give me a minute. I gotta open my chat here. It started to snow just as I got home. Okay, who's here? Kiara, Foodie Fan, Hexed, Dog Butt. I love that fish. Kiara, Chef, La Flame, Baser Bell. Oh, fuck. What is this here? Okay, sorry. Hi, Mike, Enu, Dingleberry, Potatoes, Lukewarm Pigeon. Love the sun and rain. Kenziara, Krista, Capricorn, Jiggle, Aussie Girl, Victim of Timeout. Scootie's fine. It took me to the store today. Whoever reads this. Barbarossa. Hey, Mahi. Potatoes. Hey, Cheesy Yum Yum. Girl Marie. Glitter Queen. Gaysel. Jaysel. Seasbees. Raggedy. Jackie. I'm okay today. Smiler. Busted Discount Scooter. Simply Ravishing. Okay. Counterfeit Labubu. I'll tell you in a sec here. Chirp Gang. Still User.
Hey, Callie's Bathroom Studio. Good to see you. Hey, Bree.
Chef Pondu. Michaela. My tonsils, yeah, they're better, I guess. My bra. Hold on. First things first. Hi, SD Lily. What's this? I got you a new toy. I got her a new toy. Look at this chicken. Come get your chicken. Watch. Just watch. Come get your chicken. I put my fucking dishwasher on before. Hey, Aussie girl.
Hey, Harley.
Come get your chicken. What's this? I'm going to throw it. No. It's got catnip.
I didn't notice, but BG's looking pretty raggedy, isn't she? I think she needs to be brushed, Chantel. She looks almost like she's sticky or something, like she possibly, which is very possible when you're talking about Chantel. But doesn't it look like she's got into something and she's dirty?
And I noticed on her toy, soy sauce toy, low sodium. It's the details in these that make me freak out. Fuck. It's from Pet Value, yeah. Hey, Dylan. Okay, I just spent $500 on medicine. So I had a doctor's appointment, a virtual.
Okay. Either bend to the truth or live a lie says there's a clip of Chantel, her first time on Ozempic, saying she was going to stop taking it because she couldn't eat. Yeah, I've seen that too. So I know what you're talking about. And that's going to be the same thing that happens this time. She's already eating on top of the Ozempic. Like she's not even allowing this medication. And the thing is, like, if you've ever taken the jab before, any of these medications, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Ozempic, they can really make you sick. So the fact that she was willing to take this medication yesterday and then eat that kind of food on top of it, she's lucky she didn't get sicker than a dog. And she still can. Like the more they increase her dosage, the sicker she can get.
clinic was for
I don't think that I've known anybody that's taken the medication that at least in the beginning stages have not gotten sick from it. Some kind of stomach issues. But again, we're talking about Chantel, who I think lives with some kind of stomach issues, so she might not even notice. Who do you think will quit their GLP-1 first, Chantel or Amber? Okay, so that's what you guys were talking about when you said in the chat that Amber is already saying that her pill is working. So I'm assuming that she's taking is it the Wegovy pill? I believe that's new on the market or whatever. I wasn't even aware that she was taking the weight loss medication. Somehow I missed that. That's a tough one, Tweet T. Honestly, I don't know because Amber hates it too. I can't even pick. They both do not like the feeling of not being able to eat. I don't know who to pick. I really don't. It's a 50-50.
free, covered by OHIP. My appointment was at 1. I'm waiting. I joined the fucking video call. Sorry for my language. Oh, you love your chicken? Like she brought me back her chicken.
So, okay, in case you're not picking that up, I'm over here raw dogging my diet because of all that shit scares me. Yeah, like, I mean, it can work. You can get really great benefits from the weight loss medication. But again, a lot of times it makes people sick until they get adjusted and their body gets used to that. I mean, it's shaking things up for sure. So the way that she got the Ozempic, she obviously doesn't have a doctor in Canada, but she got one of those over the internet FaceTime doctors to prescribe her the Ozempic. So that ought to work out great for Chantel. It really should. So she's on metformin, she's on insulin, and she's now on Ozempic. All three.
Don't get your chicken. Don't get your chicken. I'm waiting. 2 o'clock rolls around. Nothing. I end the call. I make an appointment with another doctor online. 5 minutes later, he answers. So then I get an email from this clinic I've been waiting for to get a family doctor.
Okay, we have information from her current live is because she was supposed to go see her doctor this morning. She says she's not going to her in-person appointment. Did she say why? That's interesting.
Doctor with, and it's a Muslim doctor. And I have an appointment meet and greet tomorrow. So
see, this is from last night. She was supposed to go see her doctor in person today. She was supposed to get up and go to her appointment, and somebody in chat said that she's canceled. She's not going because of bad weather. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's going to be good to have.
You mean to tell me that this woman can waste money on renting a car for 4 days to go absolutely nowhere, but she can't pay money to Uber to go to the doctor? Make that make sense. Bad weather, my ass. Girl, we've seen you go out in a winter storm on your mobility scooter. Big Bertha says there's been a lot of talk about those places not being regulated too, but go for it, cutie. I've heard that as well, Big Bertha. Love that for her. Thank you for the super chat.
Family doctor. So in the meantime, I use this doctor to get my medicines. So I have Basaglar, insulin for those needles.
I don't even know. I've never heard of that one, 10KD. Is that a new one? Is it like a generic one? I've never heard of it.
And then I have Ozempic. Ozempic.
She got and that's the crazy thing. Like normally if it's not covered under insurance, people get the generic. It's a lot more affordable or whatever, but she got the name brand shit and look at her. She's so proud of herself.
I'm trying Ozempic and I got to pay out of pocket, but like $250 a month. And then I have my inhaler because I'm not going to be seeing Salah more than likely now. So $125.
So $125 for her inhaler, almost $300 for her Ozempic. She paid, according to her, for all of her medications, like $500. I believe that she got the refund for the Malaysia trip. That's what I think. I think it finally hit her bank account.
So, what? Yep, I'm gonna try the Ozempic. So I gotta take that like now. You pay $500 a month for yours? The doctor had a coupon, but it was still $270. Are you in Canada? I tried Ozempic a long time ago. Oh, it comes with needles. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Fifi, I'm not really sure how that works in Canada as far as Ozempic is concerned. I don't know. They've always said, like the Canadians have said, that Ozempic is not covered under their insurance, so they have to pay out of pocket. Again, it's just let this sink in that this woman is so excited, and she should be. Like, getting weight loss medication, it can be life-changing for a lot of people. And you're talking about somebody, Chantel's size. But the fact that she's showing everybody this medication, the fact that she takes it on camera, and then we see her in about an hour order takeout delivery of buttered chicken. I couldn't get over it. I couldn't believe, even though it's foodie, what the fuck I was seeing.
So I'm starting at 0.25.
Lena says, I think she will cancel on in-person doctor appointments as long as she can do virtual appointments to get her medication. She can't handle the truth. I agree. And she did a weigh-in. I'm sure we're going to get to it, but let me go ahead and spoiler. She claims that she's up to 369 pounds. So she's up like, I believe, 19 pounds than the weight that she was claiming like a couple of weeks ago or whatever when she first got to Canada. So regardless of how you want to look at this situation, if she's lying about the weigh-in or whatever, she's well aware, as are we, that she's gained a significant amount of weight in the time that she's been there. And I think she's avoiding the doctor because she doesn't want to do a real weigh-in. Lena, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Plutes. She's playing with fire again. Mixing insulin and Ozempic needs to be closely monitored to avoid low blood sugar. She won't follow up. So I'm going to assume the doctor... that's true, living a spinny life. A doctor, like one of those weight loss doctors, is who prescribed her the Ozempic, like not necessarily a medical doctor, but I would imagine she would need to consult her medical doctor since she's on insulin and she's on metformin. Again, like you said, Plutes, to mix all these medications, but I guess go ahead, girl. I don't know how any of that works, but if you say so, Plutes, I'll take your word for it. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Catherine. For 2 years, I haven't had a doctor. If I had a chance to get an in-person doctor, I would in a second. Using an online doctor is a pain, but it's necessary. Catherine, thank you for the support. And you know how many times she has stood up an in-person doctor's appointment? Quite a few since she's been making them, like several. Thank you for the super chat, hun. I like butter chicken. I didn't realize it was a fatty food. Oh, hell yeah. Butter chicken is great too, by the way. Love it myself. Did she fat fish the online doctor? Probably.
Hi, Scrape. King you, Raptor. Thank you, bald head. Deb, Yazzie. I'm going to be skinny. Last time I did lose some weight, but I was also doing coke, so I don't know. Hey, Hippie Mouse. Because now in Ontario, you have to be part of a program. You have to be under 24 or over 65. In between, they don't cover it unless you're on the program. And I don't qualify for the program, so I got to pay out of pocket. Unfortunately. You have to stay on life. I know. It's a long-term medicine, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get back on coke. But it made me feel very full. But I think I'm going to talk to the doctor about some kind of like... I got to get psychiatric help because it doesn't fix your head hunger, I'm sure. But as long as it makes me... I'm always hungry, so as long as it helps with that... I'm going to take this stupid...
Yeah, but the thing is that you're not always hungry. You're bored. You don't have anything to do. You're sitting around in that apartment by yourself, miserable, reloading Salah's messages, wishing you had him on Live 360 or Find My iPhone, stressing yourself out about cousin wife and eating. That's not going to fix any of that. Hey, Fondue, late fee, gang. Thanks for showing us how solid your marriage is, cutie. We know you're here watching Rage, more rage. Well, Fondue, I think she's missing today's meeting because I think she's still alive herself. Missing her doctor's appointment, as we all expected. Good to see you, Fondue, and thank you for the support. It's funny because in my country, the program is between 25 and 55.
This is garbage. Starting a snowstorm. I'm probably going to go to a movie tonight, The Undertone. I want to go.
So you mean to tell me that it was a snowstorm yesterday and you rode your mobility scooter to a movie, but you can't go see an in-person doctor, Chantel? Okay.
All right. Yeah, I know, right, Aussie girl?
Foodie said that she was going to talk to her doctor about the weight loss surgery. The thing is, with the weight loss surgery and Chantel, unless she gets like you're saying, inpatient, some serious therapy, she's liable to take herself out. If Foodie was to get approved for the weight loss surgery and she didn't get any kind of like therapy before she went through and had the surgery, that would go really, really bad for somebody like her.
The steroid one. Yeah, Krista. Yeah, it's usually only covered if it's for diabetes. Really, Belle? Good. Hey, 3 Dot. Yeah, well, like other issues, there are maintenance drugs for. They can help you space out bad habits. Yeah.
I've seen it, Monica.
Yeah, I'm going to refrigerate it. Well, the Ozempic, you don't have to when it's open. Same thing with insulin, but the other ones I got to put in the fridge.
I thought you had to refrigerate all of those.
Into your boob.
But please, Chantel, leave those motherfuckers out on the counter. Big Bertha says, but she rode the scooter in bad weather. She's a funkled girl. She is. She will ride that motherfucker through water puddles and puddles of fucking water. I said that backwards because I'm reading the damn chat. Literally break that motherfucker down to go out and get herself a donut and a crazy sugar-filled coffee. But when it comes to her in-person doctor's appointment, she's gonna fucking cancel that shit. I love that. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Sabrina, welcome to True Love. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to send your address for your postcard and your sticker. Those are going out Monday. So make sure you send that to me in my email, hun. And thank you so much for joining. At the rate she's gaining weight, she'll never make it to the end of the year. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly, Dingleberry. He needs to deal with the emotional stuff, I know. But the food noise, it can F off. I hope it gets rid of that. Friggin' frick. Man. It's not a miracle drug, but... Hey, Glitter Queen. Okay, I know what to do. Let me just get an alcohol swabby swab. Oh, yeah. You got to keep taking it.
Okay, I'm going to skip past this. I don't know if she does it on camera. I'm not sure. Let's see. Did she take it yet? But I'm not trying to show that on my live stream today. Hello, Clout. ChatGPT is the best therapist. What you're saying. Yes, basically, that's all she's ever going to get. Clout, thank you for the support, hun.
So, sees bees. Well, it's windy and snowy right now, yeah. Your dog has a stinky chicken toy, too?
Okay. Tanya says you can take metformin, Ozempic, and insulin together, but only under strict medical supervision. Holy shit. And she's missed her doctor's appointment. That's crazy. Book is Ashley. Thank you so much for upgrading your membership to official support group, hon. I appreciate you. She does show it. Of course she does.
Hey, gray t-shirt. You're listening in. Hey, I know my night song. Shake your head. That's not good today.
I think she did it.
You take Ozempic too? Anyone on it? Has it helped you lose weight? Wow. Oh, hi. Is this your chicken? Is this your chicken? Where's your chicken? Oh, you love your chicken. I love your chicken. You're stinking, dirty, gross chicken. I hate this chicken. I don't like the chicken. No, I don't like him. Just like throw it. Are you a baby? You chicken. Nasty chicken. Okay, I gotta go put this in the fridge. Surrounded by your embrace. Jab, as they say. Oh, it's not time for a treat just yet, babies. Shot is Monday. Click, click. I'm on the jab, as they say.
It's like she's our biggest supporter, isn't it? Because who else is around here calling it the jab? I love that for you, Chantel.
Baby, I'm on the jab.
10 KD, that's what I said. She does look really, really greasy, like she got into something. Ozempic is for diabetics and Wegovy is for weight loss. No alcohol swab.
Get your chicken. Ugh. Don't eat greasy food. Yikes. Really? Oh my God. It's expensive.
Man, she just seems like she's constantly uncomfortable.
I haven't eaten today.
Yeah, I don't believe that. You mean to tell me that you rode your mobility scooter over to pick up your medication? You're right by the food court and you didn't take your ass up there, do a lap, go do some sharking. You didn't eat anything? Okay. Yeah, right. Hey,
My
Teddy Bear.
starting dose is 0.25 for a month and then 0.5.
Holy shit, Shelly, right? That's crazy, girl. I know I'm early, but I just wanted to tell you and Sam happy anniversary coming up. I adore you both, and I hope you will be doing something special. I don't know what we're doing yet, to be quite honest. That was so kind of you. Thank you so much, hon. That really does mean a lot. Holy shit. Thank you, girl. That was so sweet.
So
We don't have plans yet. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it a whole lot. I mean, yes, it's coming up. I really wanted to go to Florida for spring break, and that's, where we got married or whatever. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that because of Sam can't get off work for it. So we're kind of going to skip that. So we're probably just going to do something local. I don't know. I will let you guys know though. Thank you, Shelly Ray. I appreciate you. Hey, Siji. Morning, girls. Listening while walking my pity Diego. Big sloppy kisses to all. Oh, I'm team Foodie will quit first. If she's not eating, what will she do all day? It's our only hobby. That's true. But I got to say, same goes for Amber Lynn. Like those two, when it comes for food, are pretty much damn near the same. And again, the only reason Foodie is not as big as Amber is because of all of her medical conditions that she has, at least in my opinion. And thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you.
yeah. Where's your chickie?
You're walking your doodle?
The Ozempic was $250 for about 6 weeks worth. Yeah, Hex. Yeah. Nice sneaker. Shotzi. I don't know, Larry. I just took it today, Eugenia's.
Thanks for coming in, Tin Katie. Have fun grocery shopping, girl. Hopefully it ain't too crazy out there.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down. So today is the I know, Lynx, I am sleepy. I woke up really early for my thing. Gnats in the dryer. Oh yeah, I gotta weigh in, eh? Okay, hold on. Alarm. So I gotta take it. Today is the 13th. So I'll take it on the 20th. Ozempic at 5. And then again on the 27th.
Do I remember when Chantel was talking crap on people taking Ozempic? Absolutely.
Can I block? It's okay. People don't.
So seeing what she's pulling now with the Ozempic shit, I feel like Foodie definitely has gotten desperate. Again, going back to why the Malaysia trip did not happen, I believe they definitely wanted to go to Malaysia. And listening to what Salah says here in a minute, once he comes in chat, we're going to talk about it more. He definitely wanted to go. Anytime that Foodie's offering him anything, promises him anything, I think he wanted to go to Malaysia. And somebody even made a good point about the reasoning that he needed to go to Malaysia, like something along the lines of him getting some kind of status so he can go to Canada. I don't remember exactly what it was. It doesn't matter. But when Foodie realized that her health was so bad and that she was gaining and has gained so much weight, I think she's getting fucking desperate because she doesn't want Salah slipping through the cracks, finding somebody else that will give him eventually what he wants, which is a green card and some coin to support his family. So I think that's why she decided to take that money that she got on her refund, in my opinion, and get herself the Ozempic, because she really does deep down want to lose weight, but she doesn't want to have to put in any work. So she thinks this Ozempic is just going to magically make her lose weight so she can go ahead and she can travel the world with her handsomest husband. It's not going to happen like that, though.
I have to agree with it, but I don't really listen to them. I just do what I do, listen to my doctor. I'm gonna go weigh myself.
Oh my goodness. What a change, huh? Walmart Foodie Scooty says, my transfer at work got approved. So now Mrs. Scooty and I are moving 1,000 miles from Michigan to Arkansas. Really? Are you guys excited for the move? Congratulations. Boy, that's going to be some different scenery for you, huh? Michigan to Arkansas. Congratulations. And thank you for the support, hon. Yeah, I just listened to my doctor. Okay, listen to what she weighs in at, guys.
Holy shit. 369. The fuck?
Does anybody remember the last time that she weighed in and how much she was? Was it, I want to say it was like 354. And again, I'm not saying that Foodie actually weighs that, okay? But something is, she's either got the scale teared 100 pounds, whatever, her same old bullshit. But still, what was the last weight that she claimed that she was when she weighed in? Was it like, I want to say 354. I can't remember. I don't feel like it was that long ago either.
Okay, let me mark my weight.
Listen, you thought 345. I think somebody else in chat said that too. Here's the thing about her weight. Honestly, if we didn't have this old footage and Foodie weighing in from how many ever years ago, I would believe it. I mean, she's 5 feet tall. She's very round. She's going to look significantly bigger. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I say that I don't believe that she is that amount is because of the old footage. When she weighed in and she claimed to be over 400 pounds, she looks extremely smaller than what she is here. And if it wasn't for that, I would believe, okay, you're 370 pounds. Because what the fuck do I know about being 5 feet tall and 370 pounds? I mean, if you say so, but I cannot get over all of that old video footage of her weighing in, claiming she was over 400 pounds and looking it's not just a little bit. No, she's extremely smaller in those videos. So no, there's no way. Unless she's lost all muscle mass, would she still look that different though, Tweety? Hello, big titty pretty bitch 24. I think she put Foodie Scooty on the scale and pressed reset so the scale is teared and she's factually 500 plus pounds. Again, going off the old footage and what I can see from these before and afters, I would put Foodie at a bare minimum 460. 460. She's just so much bigger than she was 5-6 years ago. She said something. I don't remember if it was in this stream or maybe it was when I was watching Milky or whatever, but she had said, when I used to do those mukbangs, I was massive. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you really like, or what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Because I'm saying, yeah, you were massive then, but you're more massive now. How can you sit there and say that? Yeah, Gunther did get low. Big Bertha says, I know because my mom was 5 foot and 300 and she didn't have a fupa or an apron. I know she's over 500. To be fair, I don't think that Foodie's over 500. I think she's over 4, but it's still funny when you guys say that she's over 5. She could be. I don't know, but I would say that she's definitely over 4 for sure. Bertha, thank you about the story about your mom, hun, and thank you for the support.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Yep. I was 355 or 3 something.
Okay, so she's saying that she was 355 on her last weigh-in. And so she's, according to her, 14 pounds bigger. I don't think so either, Haley. I really don't. Hey, Red Stained Eyes.
Wait.
You know what, though? It's so funny that she's over there and she's talking about trans and gender roles and all that shit that she's doing right now. because now that things are good between her and Salah, and she's not upset about that situation, she needs to rage bait the community. Isn't that very fucking convenient that after all this shit happened yesterday, that now she's back to rage baiting people? I love that for her. Hey, Butter Crumpet. She was born 355.
Let me check my I'm not shocked. No, I'm not. Did I say I was shocked? Like,
Yep. Taking it out on the community.
I'm checking the movie. Is that Ed Gein? Well, of course, the theater.
And you know what's so crazy is that she's willing to offend people in her community with her. Listen, Foodie, if you want to have beliefs and whether people agree with them, disagree with them, when you're in the position that you were in and you are a social media creator, unless that is your fucking content, like if that is just your content, you should shut the fuck up when it comes to topics like that or risk offending people and hurting people that truly enjoy your content. Like, why would you do that? Because you want them to be there when you need them. And Salah, oh, he's marrying cousin wife. I'm so glad you guys are here for me, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, once he kisses your ass because he needs your fucking money, you're back to offending people. Like, why do you continue to do this to yourself? I never understand that. Like, social media content creators, there's certain topics you should just shut the fuck up about unless that's going to be your content. Unless you're going to dedicate every single fucking day to talking about politics or talking about certain issues, you just shut up about it. She will never understand that message ever, ever. You like that still? That is a good one. You want that one for the memorial? We can do that. Hold on just a second. There we go. No one truly enjoys her content. Those people just found a chat full of other people like them. Clarissa, that's very true. Very true.
There's fucking almost full. It's like opening night. Oh, that's for the early movie. I'm just buying my movie.
You're kidding me. Oh my God. What a convenient time. Because again, it's at least my theory that I believe that Foodie got that refund for that Malaysian trip, and now all of a sudden his bike is broke down and he needs repairs. Send money now. I swear, Salah's picture just needs to have a quote underneath it at all times that says send money now.
Forgot my wallet. I don't know my fucking card information.
I didn't say she was 578 pounds. Iron Woman, thank you for the support. I agree with you, Yabba. She's 578 pounds. She probably is. Thank you for the super chat.
I think it's that. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. I'll go get it after. Yeah, I'm fed up user. Locking it, yeah.
Where's the car? He sold it, baby.
What is good? The movie? I'm evil today.
Oh my God. Do we have this sped up or not? Get to it. Look, she's thinking about it. She's debating whether or not that she wants to let it out, the issues that she's having with her handsomest husband. Do you see her contemplating whether or not she wants to bring it up? That's what she's doing. You see her deep in thought. Should I tell the world that Salah's not answering my FaceTime? Should I share with them that I think that he's married cousin wife and he's cupcake recipe deep all in between that? Should I say it? Of course I'm going to. She's going to pull him out of the bushes one way or another. You want to answer my phone call, sweetheart? I'm going to the internet.
Hey, potatoes. Thank you. Hey, Marsha.
My dog, my uncle.
Hey, Kiara. Hey, Louisa. No, not really. I'm sad. Thanks for the gift, Marsha.
Oh, you got a case of the sad, Chantel? That's usually what happens when you fall in love with a romance scammer.
I'm just sad. I'm sad that I don't know.
Yeah. Before we get into it, this is my favorite part of the whole entire stream, okay? I love when she's this fucking delusional. I've said to you guys that Foodie, whenever she talks about there was a fight or a disagreement between her and Salah, these are one-sided arguments. She's fighting with herself. And I'm right. She says that she broke up with Salah and he has no idea any of this happened. So he's not responding to her. And it's more than likely because he doesn't have a fucking signal. Oh, it's a very big possibility he's with cousin wife. That's true. Okay. He's literally in Syria, motherfucker. He's got other fish to fry. He's got other things to worry about. He cannot sit around in Texas out of control, type 2 Canadian. Okay. Fondue says, dear leader, would you slow-mo the tears and the ugly faces for us when they arrive? Oh, you mean the one that she was able to squeeze out? Absolutely. Don't worry about it. Poor Chins. She's just all torn up that her husband that's in Syria, that's got to worry about war and God only knows what else, is not answering her FaceTime when she calls. Ooh. So all of this breakup and all of these messages that she's had with Salah, he hasn't even responded yet. Listen. It's crazy. It's great. Fondue, thank you for the support, hon.
I feel like I kind of like ended it with Salah today, and I'm just sad.
So you ended your marriage. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, she's not saying that her and Salah are dating, obviously, right? That is her husband. So you're telling me that you ended your marriage with Salah today, and he doesn't even know that any of this happened. Okay. All right.
It's nothing he did. It's just life.
Right.
I feel like I'm just like, my mental health can't handle. Hi, Teardrop. Hello.
Boy, I love when she tells us that we were right. Go ahead. What is it that your mental health can't handle? Go ahead.
Mental health can't handle this long distance relationship, and like, we're just so different culturally. I'm too insecure for it. Like,
Charlotte says, damn poopy, he's war beezing. Basically, yeah. Imagine what kind of a person, seriously, we don't like Salah, obviously, but imagine what kind of person that you have to be to sit there and actually be squeezing tears out of your face because of your insecurities, because you're worried that your husband, who's in Syria, who's worried about that things might go really fucking bad because of situations, won't answer your FaceTime. That's your biggest problem. Not his safety, not what's going to happen, none of that, not what's going to happen to his family, but the fact that you think that he's out with cousin wife. You seek help soon. Seek help, please. Charlotte, thank you for the support. She's a manipulator. That's exactly what she is, Fadma. And thank you for the support. She's not doing this because she needs a shoulder to lean on. She's doing this to get Salah out of the bushes. He's missed a FaceTime. So she goes on her platform like she used to do with dishwasher. It's the same thing, but she knows she has to dial it back because Salah will really cut her the fuck off. So she can't come online and do what she really fucking wants to do. And it's just bash the absolutely loving hell out of him. She can't do that because she's not in control of this situation like she was that one. All she's doing right now, she's manipulating the situation. She's trying to call Salah out of the bushes. And guess what? for all of the naysayers in chat talking about Salah doesn't watch and yada, he's busy doing Syria and stuff. It worked. He's in chat. Out of all the days that you hear your name and you hear what she's talking about, and then all of a sudden you're in chat, because he doesn't miss a fucking beat. I'm telling you, he don't.
Based on everything from the past, I can't really get over very much. I don't know. I feel like
she can't get over the Cabela situation. So the situation that you claim that made you and your husband stronger, you're now walking back yet again, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. You didn't check his text. You didn't get any messages from any other cousin wives telling you I'm with your man. None of that. Just because he missed a FaceTime with you, you are now going back on this situation made us stronger as a husband and a wife and saying that you can't move on past it. Noted. Go ahead.
I do, but then it comes back. Like it's responsible for my insecurities today. And it's like, it kills.
You're insecure because you're almost 500 pounds, ma'am. That is where your insecurities come from. Not only is it because of the 500 pounds, it's the fact that you don't have more than 7 strands of hair on the top of your head. You won't do anything with yourself. You don't wash your body. You don't brush your teeth. That is where your insecurity is coming from. Not the fact that Cabela and Salah and none of that bullshit or cousin wife. You're insecure because of yourself and you don't want to do anything about it. So you went and got yourself a $300 dose of the Ozempic that you're going to fucking eat through.
Me, like, not being able to see every single thing he's doing.
Are you okay? Why would you need to see every single thing who lives like that? Who lives their life needing to know what their partner, what their husband, what their wife is doing every single second of the fucking day? That's not normal. That is psychotic, and that makes you the abuser. Just in case you didn't know, that's abusive behavior. If anybody is out there and you are being controlled to this degree, just know that you are in an abusive relationship. Nobody should know what you are doing 24/7 unless it's your 3-year-old. Okay? Outside of the little fucking toddlers, nobody should know your every fucking move. That is abusive behavior. Get out of that relationship and end that shit immediately. Bunny Boiler Foodie fucking Beauty. Because you've ate yourself into that situation, Chantel, and Ozempic ain't going to save you, sweetheart.
On everything from the past, I can't really get over very much. I don't know. I feel like I do, but then it comes back. Like it's responsible for my insecurities today. And it's like, it kills me, like, not being able to see every single thing he's doing and who he's with. And I just feel like I'm so living in fear that, like, with the pressure of his family there, and him building his life there.
She's upset because she cannot take him away from his family like she did in Kuwait. Again, we all know how the community feels about Salah. This is not necessarily about Salah. It's just to point out that Foodie Beauty is an abuser. She wants to take him away from his family. She did that when they were in Kuwait. She cut off the relationship between not only his family, but all of his friends. So he didn't have anybody. He didn't have anybody in his ear to say, hey, man, I know that she's giving you some YouTube coin or whatever, but is it really fucking worth it? She's just bringing you down. Look at the quality of your... She doesn't want people in his ear because that's what friends do. That's what family does, right? That's what abusers do when they know. They know that the family is going to tell them, you probably should move on from that. She can't isolate him. She's losing her ever-loving mind, and that's why she's gaining all that weight. Hey, MC, good to see you, girl. She is an abuser. All that shit that she talks about how she was in an abusive relationship, please remember that in all of these situations and all of these relationships from the beginning, from Pete, from BB to dishwasher to Salah, that Foodie is also the abuser in that relationship.
That he's like, I feel like he's just going to inevitably like marry a cousin or something. And he tells me, no.
And she said that on purpose. She said the fact that he's going to eventually marry a cousin, that is her slick way of insulting him without just coming out and bashing him the way that she wants to. She knows exactly what she's doing when she said that. When I'm just worried that he's going to marry his cousin. Say it again. What was that you like to say about me, Chantel? Because I have an accent that you have somehow related to me being a hillbilly, which again isn't true, but whatever. I'd rather be a motherfucking hillbilly than an out of control type 2 fucking Canadian. Okay, I'm all right with that. It's fine. You want to call me inbred, and you're literally telling the internet that you're concerned with your handsomest husband marrying his fucking cousin. You realize that's inbred, right? Does it not click? Does it not?
My dad's my uncle.
All right. Let's tap it back. Again, it's always projection. It's always projection.
Based on everything from the past, I can't really get over very much. I don't know. I feel like I do, but then it comes back. Like it's responsible for my insecurities today, and it's like it kills me. Like not.
And again, I'm just going to stop you right there. You were telling the internet the only reason that you were insecure is because Salah got caught cheating with Cabela. Bullshit.
Being able to see every single thing he's doing and who he's with, and I just feel like I'm so living in fear that, like, with the pressure of his family there, and him building his life there, that he's like, I feel like he's just gonna inevitably like marry a cousin or something.
You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say it like that. Even if that's normal in Syria, it's obviously not in Canada and the United States, and people are definitely judging, and you know that. You did that on purpose. He even comes in and he even says, what do you mean marrying my cousin? What's that supposed to mean? Hey, Sammy. Sophia says, you know, his family is talking some sense to him and she hates it, especially his dad and his sisters. His sisters were educated and pretty. She can't take it. Exactly. And she was able to manipulate him, whatever was going on in Kuwait. She really was able to get Salah away from his family. And it wasn't until all of that shit happened where they both had to go to Syria that he started kind of backing away from Chantal. And she knows that. She has not been able to break his bond with his family in Syria. And that drives her absolutely insane. She cannot take him away from his family. And that, can you imagine that? Like, that bothers her the most. Sophia, thank you for the support. She became accustomed to people being cousin fuckers way too easily. She sure did.
And he tells me no. Yeah, that's okay, Teardrop. No, it's not what I want. But I just don't fucking believe it. And I don't want to be, like, I don't know. He's just always busy with his life there. Like, I feel like he never comes in the chat. I feel like he's so absorbed with his life there.
This man is in Syria. There's a lot of shit going on in Syria. We've seen the home. We know what's going on. Foodie just showed us pictures the other day that Salah sent her where they were outside and they were fucking rocket watching, missile watching, whatever the fuck she said. I can't remember. What do you expect? You think that this man is going to sit around in his family home talking to you and entertaining you around the fucking clock, Chantal, just because you sit at home and doing absolutely nothing with your life? You expect the same out of him? That's crazy.
I just feel left out.
She feels left out. Honey, if you were there, you still wouldn't include yourself into that.
And like, I don't want to be married to somebody where I have family issues with them. Like, I don't want that. What
does that mean, that you have family issues? You created the issues in the family. You were the one who went over there and showed your complete ass to his family. Humiliating. You created those problems. Foodie, when it comes to the romance scammer Salah in Syria, you are the problem.
It makes me feel bad about myself, and I just don't want it. So I just want peace. And I was like, I can't.
Hey, Haley.
I just can't. I don't want to always be wondering what he's doing, Like, I don't know. He's just always busy. And, like, he has a really big social life and I don't. So I'm always just here wondering, when I'm going to hear from him and shit like that. And I just can't do that.
Do you understand that it's so crazy because the privilege that Chantel has in Canada, the life that she has in Canada, just walking outside, the scenery is so different. The apartment building that she lives in, we've seen the area in Syria that she lived in and where Salah is present day. All the concrete, the rubble, like it was sad. Like there's absolutely fucking nothing there. Salah doesn't want to be there. More than likely, the majority of the people in Syria don't want to be there. They just have to be there. And she sits there and she cries these tears because she can't see what her Syrian romance scammer is doing 24 fucking 7. I can't, it's hard to believe when you think about what the fuck she's saying. It's like, are you okay? Anybody should be like, I don't know anybody in Syria. I don't personally have any connections to anybody in Syria. But if I did, let's say I did, I had a loved one that was over in Syria. I was video chatting. I've been there. I've visited. I've seen for myself the conditions that it was like for, my loved one to live in Syria. I cannot imagine coming to the internet and having a complete tantrum with my fucking Canadian privilege. You do not hear yourself, Chantel. Salah is literally living in a war-torn country, and you're sitting here crying on your fucking boneless sofa because you can't see what he's doing 24/7, and he has more of a social life than you. So one thing that he's got that's better than what the fuck you got, you want to take away from him. This motherfucker has absolutely nothing in Syria. It is what it is. He has fucking nothing. He wants to come to Canada. He wants to go to Malaysia. He wants to get out of Syria. And the one thing that he has, which is a social life, she wants to take away from him. Let that sink in. Hey, Samly, she thought she had privilege. It doesn't work that way. She really did. And thank you for the support, hun. Fondue says, but I thought you video chatted each other 24/7. And here's the thing. Again, they do. He does to a certain extent. I think it gets to a point to where he entertains her as much as he possibly can. I think it causes problems between him and his family because he's supposed to be doing things with his family, going places, helping, doing whatever it is that they have to do. And he's trying to keep her from having a fucking meltdown, canceling the Malaysian trip, fucking up his possibilities of getting the fuck out of Syria. So I think that he does video chat as much as he possibly can. And I think it causes a lot of problems from him in his personal life. So when he has to tap out and he has to go back and entertain cousin wife and his aunts and uncles and cousins, possibly his dad, God forbid he take a break from Chantel and go live his life, because then this is why he can't. This is why he cannot leave this woman alone for a fucking second, because she's broke up with her husband through text messages that he hasn't even seen yet. Yeah, he's doing the olive farm. Well, she wants him to do the olive farm and also video FaceTime her. That's how psychotic she is. She's really, really, really the most insane person, and that says a lot. Fondue, thank you for the support. Elizabeth says, Cutie's a victim. That's worse than the scammer. Elizabeth, thank you for the support. Okay, look, she managed to squeeze out a couple of tears. Let's watch.
Social life, and I don't. So I'm always just here wondering, when I'm going to hear from him and shit like that, and I just can't do that.
Oh gosh, I can't do it. Poor me and my Canadian privilege. I can order DoorDash and I can have my groceries delivered right to my front door. I can earn thousands of dollars sitting here on my boneless couch. Meanwhile, my husband, who's in Syria, he has the audacity to have a fucking social life. Fuck him. Boo fucking who, Chantel? She's out here getting rental cars and Ozempic and living her best life, going to the mall. Girl. This is why I say when it comes to like certain politics and shit where Chantel tries to act like she's on the right side of the fucking coin and she's out here fighting the good fight, you can't take her serious. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be sitting here acting like this about your husband who's in a war-torn country with your fucking Canadian privilege, Chantel. Are you going to be able to get one out or not? We're waiting. Think about something really sad. Like, I don't know, McDonald's being closed for the rest of the year. That ought to do it.
Yeah.
No more Big Mac sauce. No more free cheeseburger. Oh, God. Okay, imagine them shutting off your DoorDash delivery app. Try that. She did not get remonetized as of right before we went live, because all you have to do is go to her YouTube channel. And if she doesn't have the membership tab, then she hasn't been remonetized. I checked before we went live and it's not there still. No more DoorDash. Oh my God. I'll get Ozempic and eat groceries, I guess. It's so sad though.
Thank you.
You're not even upset. You're not even sad. Nobody who's upset, who just broke up with their husband, could sit there and put a smile on their face like this. Again, it's manipulation. That's all she's doing. She's manipulating Salah right now to show himself in chat and answer her fucking FaceTime immediately. She's manipulating him. Yes. And this is what Foodie has done since the beginning of time. Since she's been a child, she's done this shit to her mom. She's done it to her grandma. She's done it in all of her previous relationships. She's done it to her sister. She is just, that's just how she functions as a person. She can't have a normal relationship with somebody. She can't communicate with people because she knows she's in the wrong. And when you know that you're in the wrong about situations, but you still want your way, then you resort to manipulating people to try to get what you want out of the situation. And that's what's happening right now. She's not actually sad. She knows that all she has to do is come online, talk a little shit, take a couple of shots, and she's going to get what she wants from Salah. It ain't even been a week. It ain't even been a week since she came online and she talked about she's going to cancel the Malaysian trip and all that. We're just so different and yet all that bullshit that she said was the same thing that she's doing now. And she got what she wanted. And the very next day, everything had changed. They were back together. She loved him, blah, blah, blah. And today, if you've seen any of her stream, I haven't even watched it yet, but I'm sure everything is A-okay. They worked it out. They're still married. They're still going to see each other, yada, yada, yada. This is just a tactic that Chantel has done. Manipulation. She's sick. She's a sick fucking abuser. Even though Salah is a romance scammer, that doesn't mean that she can't be abusing him. She is. And then she has the nerve to come online and tell everybody else that not only is Salah the abuser, but so is his family. And she's got it out for his family. So she wants to not only target Salah when all of this goes wrong, and it will, give it some more time. She wants people to also go after his family. If anything happens to me, it was them.
Don't talk to me.
This is sick. This is like next level sick shit. Mercio says, are the chins expanding beyond the hijab, or is the hijab growing weaker to contain them? Ooh, that's a good question. I think the first one, because lately her frog throat is more noticeable. I agree. She can't contain it. It's out of control. Enter Ozempic. It's not going to do shit, but she's under the delusion that it will for sure. And thank you for the support, hun. Chantel taking Ozempic, metformin, and insulin without being under a doctor's care is horrifying. She is actually one of the dumbest people in the world. Oh, yeah, for sure. Agreed with that. Love that for her, though. She deserves it. Anybody who is an abuser deserves exactly whatever is coming in her way.
Thanks, Coco Pickles. Thanks, Shira.
I mean, I can even go further to say that she's financially abusive to Salah. That doesn't take away the fact that he's a romance scammer, but he's also very obviously mentally delayed. It is what it is, right? But she financially controls him. She knows that. She takes advantage of his situation. He's in Syria, for fuck's sakes. I mean, again, if I was in Syria, I would probably sit next and get a big whiff myself if it meant I was going to get some fucking Canadian coin. Absolutely. Say less. Yes. If my family needs water tanks and food and there's, not a whole lot of opportunity to make money to make that happen, and all I got to do is sit here and entertain this Canadian death fat, I'm doing it. I'm doing it all day, every day. Absolutely. Fumos, hello. Foodie and Salah are both unredeemable trash bags. Agreed. They deserve each other. Absolutely. 1,000%. I love this for the both of them because you know that she is stressing him out so bad. And she, all the way in Canada, when his family is just trying to fucking survive, is stressing him out. And he's allowing it to happen. Well, that's what you get, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
Thank you guys. I know it's just.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it to be funny. Hey, girl. I agree.
Just wanted to vent about that. I'm always just so paranoid and insecure. And
so we're at the 30-minute mark. So let's call it because she's only been talking about it 2 minutes. Let's say the 27-minute mark. Actually, I need a pen. How the fuck do I not have a pen in this motherfucker? Can somebody just remember 27 minutes? Let's see how long it takes for Salah to make his entrance. Okay. 27 minutes is, we're going to call it when she started talking about their marriage and how she ended things with Salah. 27-minute mark.
And who knows when the hell I'd be able to see him anyway? Who knows when his war is going to end? And if he wanted to come here, it would be such a long process to sponsor him. If we wanted to live somewhere else, that would be a pain in the ass. I don't know. Yeah. And if I do get with someone, I want someone who accepts me for who I am. Somebody maybe who likes fat women, because I am working on losing weight, but I don't want it to be a conditional thing.
So again, Salah's been saying things about her, obviously her size, because when it comes down to the travel and everything, it's more than likely the fact that she's so out of control with her eating habits and she's gained so much weight and she's riding a mobility scooter is the reason why they're not traveling. So he's been saying that to her. She can't take it. She can't stand it. She needs to feed her. Absolutely. Hey, that girl. Hello, all. I had to step away from Girl World for a bit. She's insane. Girl, there's been some good things that have happened. So glad to see you back. And thank you for being a member for 2 months. He's trying to survive a war. Leave the scammer alone. I know. I can't even believe I'm finding myself saying, somebody remind me of what a piece of crap Salah is, please. Jesus, Chantel.
He didn't say anything. Oh, he hasn't answered me.
Are you listening to what she just said? Somebody in the chat said, well, what happened? What did he say? What brought this on? What did he say about your weight, Chantel? What was it that he said? Tell us. And we're going to go after him. We got you, girl. We got your Canadian back. So what did he say? Go ahead. Tell us.
Who accepts me for who I am. Somebody maybe who likes fat women, because I am working on losing weight, but I don't want it to be a conditional thing. He didn't say anything. Oh, he hasn't answered me. It's showing the one tick again. He's probably somewhere.
He hasn't said anything. He hasn't answered me. So she has shot off a message where she's ended her marriage with her Syrian husband. And he has no idea none of this has even happened. That's fucking hilarious. And he said nothing to her. They didn't get dude, I say this almost every time her and Salah get into an argument. It's always a one fit. Chantel's out here. She's fighting with herself again. Salah has no idea that she's upset with him. One-sided arguments. And she just admitted it. He didn't say anything. He doesn't even know this happened. He hasn't even got the message yet. He doesn't have a fucking signal. Seek help. That's all I can say. Freya says, I think it's possible that Salah really has tried to break it off, blocked her, etc., but was forced to go back because of his family and obligations. That definitely is a possibility, Freya. I don't doubt it. We don't know what kind of information that Chantel has on Salah. She absolutely has insinuated that she does have information that could damage not only him, but his family. Obviously his situation kind of, where he's had to leave Kuwait over Chantel into Syria. There's also that. So I could absolutely see that. And that doesn't take away the kind of person he is, but these things absolutely matter. I agree too, Foxy. Freya, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. Plute says, never feel bad for Salah. You reap what you sow. No, I don't necessarily feel bad for him. It just goes to show what kind of fucking person Chantel is. I don't feel bad for anybody who gets caught up in Chantel. At this point, listen, Salah had every opportunity to go through all of the footage and all of the videos to see what kind of person that he was getting in a quote unquote relationship with. They set themselves up for it. Anybody surrounding Chantel's orbit is just as bad or worse than she is. We know that for a fact. Plutes, thank you for the support. Hey, Shiny, boyfriend and I are watching from the car. Hell yes, Carbies. I can't believe I said that. What's gotten into me? Shiny, thank you for the support, and tell your man we said hello.
Who knows where? I have no fucking idea. He doesn't even tell me like who he's with, what he does. Like, I have no idea. It's like blind for me. He tells me little things here and there when I ask, but I don't like prying. I don't like sounding fucking desperate and paranoid. And if I have to constantly...
Who are you with? Turn the camera around. Let me see. Is anybody in the car? Who's in the passenger seat? Who's in the back seat? They're living a completely different life than we are. You guys, obviously, you know that, right? I would imagine a lot of people in Syria probably have never experienced this crazy shit that Chantel is putting Salah through. And they're probably really confused by it all.
And constantly be worrying about that. I'd rather just be single and live in peace. He should have to if we're married and, you know. But no, he doesn't. That's why
he should have to what? Tell you where he is and who he's with and what he's doing 24/7 when he's trying to survive a war. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, Chantel. Fondue says, he said you don't own Canada when someone told him he wasn't getting in. Oh my God, tell us how this marriage was never about getting into Canada. Business partner. Wow, Fondue, that's fucking epic. Thank you for the support. I didn't even see that part. Does he not know how many times he's been reported already? Yeah, Salah's never getting into Canada.
I don't pry him because he doesn't have to, but I don't want that. Like, I want to be able to be with someone I know what they're doing.
Then you're going to have to take your Tinder off of worldwide. You start there. Do yourself a favor, find a local Canadian.
Yeah, that's what he says. You have to just trust me. And it's like, okay. Yeah, my weight, I don't want it to be an issue.
You know what's so crazy about Chantel's situation is that what she's going through right now, believe it or not, is very common, ladies. Foodie basically found out that Salah is cheating on her, right? And she's like, our love is too strong. I want to make it work. I want to go work this out, blah, 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 blah. So she's decided to stay instead of leave. Okay, fine. You said that you were going to forgive that person who cheated on you. And so the only way you can get your mind off of what they're doing is to know what they're doing 24/7. So you're stressing yourself out. Do you think Chantel's the only person living like that? So my point is, and it's not to shame anybody or to fucking preach to the choir, but if you found yourself in a situation like that, I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Just get out, just leave. Don't fucking stress yourself out, reloading Life 360, calling, texting. Who are you with? Flip the camera around, girl. That's a miserable fucking existence.
Yeah. Too far away, too hard.
Yes, that was my thing. That's why I was saying I didn't know all of this, but I knew that Salah wanted to go to Malaysia. But now that we know this, it makes a lot of sense. Blue says he posted he was getting in Canada by the way of Malaysia, and that is why this Malaysia trip was so important. I bet she lied to him about getting her stuff paid for so that he could come to Canada. I think so too. I think that Malaysian trip, because again, go back. This is so important to go back over the way that Foodie acted when she first got back to Canada. It was as if Salah completely cut her off. And I think he did. And she had to rope him back in somehow. And the only way to rope a romance scammer back in, well, if you're not really giving them what they wanted, which was the Canadian citizenship. Like if he thinks that's over, then he's moving on. That's all it was about. So I think she created this whole thing, Malaysia, Canada, we're going to make it happen, and gave him false hope, which of course he's desperate. He's going to fall for. And now he's starting to realize again, and she's back to breaking down because he's not entertaining her, because what's the fucking point if he can't have Canada? It's a lot. It really is. Linda, thank you so much for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Who got it? I didn't even see. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Nessa, welcome, new member. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the super sticker. She's been spending all the debt money. Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously.
And I just always feel judged, you know? Like, forget it. Yeah. No, I didn't get Ozempic for him. I got it for me. Yeah, exactly, Teardrop, right. Hey, YouTube lover. Anyways. It's not true, Abudi. That's why. I never give him money, ever. I can literally show you my bank statements.
Okay, well then do it. If you want the community to believe that you don't give Salah money, well, and you are flat out saying that you're willing to show your bank. I don't know who would say that, but I'm here for it. Okay. Do you guys want to see Chantel's bank statements? All of her PayPal transactions, all of it, like any kind of withdrawals. I mean, if you're willing to just hand out that information to prove that you're not funding Salah in Syria, well, hell yeah. Print them out and show them, big girl. Make a whole fucking live stream out of it. I'm sure you'll get plenty of viewers, plenty of super chats, all of that good shit. Yes, put up. I'm here for it. You keep saying that. You keep saying that you're willing to show your transactions of your bank accounts. Well, okay. Well, then we'll take a look for sure. We have no problem telling you how invasive that we are if you are willing to share this information. Absolutely. Put up. Dinky says, get gone, Salah. You ain't going nowhere. Olive boy. That was a banger, Dinky. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. Later, she says, well, he come in and said we're still married, so it sounds legit to me. Yeah, they're fine now. Yep, he did. He said that. So this was a couple streams back. I remember when he said that, Christina, somebody was asking how Sasa was. And something about raising money for Sasa. I don't remember specifically, but then Salah said in chat, if you send the money to Chantel's PayPal, she can send it directly from PayPal to him. He did say that. He sure did. I remember. Freya says, Sam can make a binder. She sure can. There's plenty of shit to put in that binder for sure. All of her financial records for the last, how long they've been together? Going on 4 years? Yes. We would like to see them. If you're willing to show, we'll look. We'll take a look-see and see what we can see. We'll go over those and let you know what we find.
Anyway, I don't want to go on and on about it.
Thank you, Freya.
I'm just depressed. I feel like I don't want to be with anybody. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I do, Marsha.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm just not just that. I'm just having a bad depression day. Because, like, I feel like I don't want to be on all these medicines, but I feel like I can't control myself.
Oh, that's so sad. Foodie, the reason you're depressed right now is because you decided to link up with a romance scammer. So who are you going to blame for that?
Exactly, Foodie fan. So it's nothing he did, because we do talk.
Because Mama Mitchell, we already said that. Because he missed a FaceTime. He missed a phone call. She wants control of the relationship, so she needed to come on here, show her ass, and what happens? Salah shows up in chat. Her little plan that she had, it worked. It paid off.
every day and everything, and he tries to. It's just me. I'm just very insecure, you know.
Very insecure, you do?
Do you think the Ozempic works right away?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what? You take it and then tomorrow you're like 50 pounds lighter? Sure, Chantel, it sure does. Seattle says, if he loved her, she would be in Syria. Hashtag scam. Hashtag baroque. It's facts. All facts, Seattle. And thank you for the super chat. That was a crazy question. Do you think Ozempic works immediately? Well, seeing as you ordered butter chicken and you were able to eat that with no problem, I'm going to go out on a limb and say no.
And then I feel this other pressure. Like I have all this anxiety because I know this sounds weird, but like when I was with him, he really was taking care of a lot of like stuff, bills and everything, money, helping out. And me, now I'm on my own. And I feel like scared to let myself down, that I'm not able to take care of myself, even though I've been able to since I'm 16. But it's like, I'm just worried. Like I don't have much security in life. Like social media.
This is where the truth starts to come out. I know everybody's like, Ron sending her money for rent and she's got all this extra money from feeder content. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to Chantel, she always comes through with the actual truth of her situation. She's definitely stressed out about her financial situation. It is my belief, and I could be alone with that I don't think Foodie's paying rent. I really don't. Anyways, go ahead, Foodie.
You don't have like job security, but I'm too much of a mess right now to go get a normal job. But I'm not saying that I need a job. Like, alhamdulillah, I can afford to provide for myself, which I'm very thankful for. But I just, for some reason, I have this like invasive thought, irrational fear that like I'm just not able to. Like I look around,
and it was Butter Crumpet. We had talked, and she said, and I believe it too, that she's definitely trying to get back in the family home. She's trying to get back to Syria before the not paying rent catches up to her. She needs to, convince Salah, hey, why should I pay $2,000 here in Canada when we could just keep that money in Syria? But he can't. Like, it's not that I believe if it was up to Salah, I think he would. I think he would secure the bag. And, even if it meant that she could still manage to do live streams. It just kind of sucked, but they were still able to make money. And I think that that's protection for, his money, is having her there in Syria and keeps her from spending money on other shit. Like, he can control it, right? But he can't because of his family, the dad, the aunts, the uncles. Like, they're absolutely not, especially after the way she showed her ass. So she can't get back in the family home. But she's created herself probably such a hole as far as finances are. We've watched her spend money recklessly since she lost her monetization on YouTube. Does she have income coming in on Kick? Yes. And what happens every time that Thursday rolls around? She's off and she's shopping. So Foodie's got this money coming in from the feeder content and everything else. And why is it just on Thursdays and Fridays that Foodie really goes all out and she's doing grocery orders and shit like that? That tells you right there that she's living paycheck to paycheck. Do you think that she's making enough on Kick where she's paying her rent and buying all this trash? No. And all of that is about to catch up on her. You hear her talking about moving back to court because she's trying to figure out a plan before the fucking hammer comes down. It's either Salah let me back into the Syrian home, or I need to hurry up and find a new place to live and go to court where I'm by family and probably more affordable, and among other things. Shit is about to get crazy. And I told you guys, give it a couple of months. All this shit, all this losing monetization, she's playing it cool. She's acting like she's got it figured out. She's paying her rent and everything. It's going to blow up in her fucking face. And I stand behind that. It's just taking some time for sure. Seattle says, you think she's freaking out because no YouTube? Yes. I think she's definitely banking on getting remonetized on YouTube. She said it. She said that she makes more money, significantly more money on YouTube. She does. Everybody knows that. Even though you get 90% on Kick, you're not making a fraction of what you're making on YouTube. That's why Big Cigarette has an alt account on YouTube, because she knows she's not making even a fraction of what she was making on YouTube. Everybody's going to want the YouTube bag. You ain't going nowhere on Kick unless you got contracts and you're, these famous live streamers, for like the average people, you could have a channel on YouTube and get maybe 200-300 people and you can make bank, like serious bank, right? But on Kick, you can't. Not in my opinion anyways. Not from what I've seen. Seattle, thank you for the support. And she basically said it. YouTube's always going to make the most. Yes. They take a bigger percentage, but you make more money. Ambrose says George Washington. Ambrose, thank you for the support, hun. I think she's super stressed about that. I think the finances is completely topping everything right now. I think the fact that she cannot manipulate Salah to let her back into the Syrian home when she's literally, that's been her goal from day one. I think that's really stressing her out. And what happens when Foodie gets stressed out? She makes more bad decisions and she continues to eat more. She went and probably got a refund on this Malaysian trip. Here's how I think the Malaysian trip went down. I think, she's trying to get Salah roped back into her orbit. So she offers Malaysia. Well, how the fuck is Foodie going to afford Malaysia? She just got demonetized. Well, there's a little thing called Afterpay. And she's been paying her Kick money on her Afterpay for her Malaysian trip. Well, for whatever reason, they're not going, whether it be because of the war, because of her health. Then she got a refund because she canceled it. She got that refund. She went and bought Ozempic. She should have took that money, put it in the bank, and paid her fucking bills, but she went and bought Ozempic and takeout to go on top. She's crazy. She really is crazy. It's a different kind of crazy, though.
My apartment, like, how am I managing my life?
We say the same thing. We're there with you, girl. We're like, how is she managing to continue to, you know, gunt on, if you will?
Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird.
Yes, Bebop. She just went and spent $300 on Ozempic. And do you think that the deliveries are going to stop coming? No. So she wasted $300 on Ozempic that she's going to take. It's going to make her feel worse than what she already does. And she's going to continue to eat the same way. So she's spending $300 on Ozempic and not cutting back at all. That's what's going to happen.
Thanks, Sarah. No, it has nothing to do with YouTube. I forgot about that. Because honestly, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like Kick is home, you know?
Yeah, you know what? There you go. I mean, for me, that's, yeah, if Foodie was all in on this feeder shit, and again, I'm not saying that I completely don't think that it's the thing, but I'm more convinced that it's not happening. There's just more signs for me anyways that point to the feeder content. No. I'm a naysayer. I am. I'm going to need some solid proof. Somebody out there is going to have to bring me more than just Foodie having a tripod in their bedroom. I might be in the, you know, Fifi48 said liar. Beach Flowers, thank you for being a member for 19 months.
Kind of an irrational fear because anyway, I just wanted to vent about things that are worrying me. I don't want to subject him to that either, always worrying and annoying. And anyway, no, I haven't heard from I
would have to say, I would have to disagree, Blue Eye, and here's why. I've been with Chantel basically since day one. If you have been with Chantel from day one and you witnessed her eating that beaver tail, for somebody like Quirky, I would say yes, you're right. But for somebody like Chantel, that's the kind of content that she's been delivering on her channel because that's who the fuck she is. That's just who she is.
YouTube. Yeah. People live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. Well, my issues with food make it expensive. I probably would have a lot more money. But things are just expensive anyways. No, I'm not ditching hijab. I'm not ditching Islam. No matter what. You kidding? God has gotten me through a lot. A lot.
Foodie, ever since you started LARPing as a Muslim, your life, I can't even believe I'm going to say this, has went to complete shit. when we were watching you before you started to pretend like you were a Muslim, things were bad. We were like, oh my God, it's really bad, right? But then you went and you pretended to be a Muslim and things have significantly gotten worse. But if you really believe that that's helping your case, well, I guess march on, sweetheart.
That's like making me feel less alone is prayer and being close to God. So, no, Malaysia. Wait, the skies are closed. Picking my nose. Fuck this. I put my dishwasher on at like 2. It's like 5:45 right now.
Yeah, that's how they
I'm gonna
are.
get on and carry on, yeah. Can you imagine this? No, I haven't heard yet because I applied on the 10th, so 3 days ago, and it said.
So she applied for her monetization and it is the 14th today. Rosie got her back, her notification that she was remonetized like almost immediately, I think, is the way that she described it. A couple of hours maybe. And so far it's been 4 days and she still hasn't heard.
Is that it can take up to 3. It can take.
I thought for sure she would get it back, no problem. Does anybody know what happened with Amber? What? Because I know she's obviously eligible to submit for remonetization, but what happened?
Show you.
I never got a clear answer on that.
Let me see here. Your application is under review. You see? It can take a month.
Taffy, sure. And I've had this conversation before. And listen, it's not that I do think it's a possibility, right? Because obviously it does seem like Chantel has a little bit more cash than even if she's not paying her rent, right? Number one, being the main one, I think that everybody should focus on is that Chantel is lazy. Okay. Chantel is very lazy. Even just to set up and record that, we've all, and that's kind of like always been the thing for the community is like Chantel is too lazy to create that kind of content. And that's just who Chantel's always been. Like you would look at Chantel and you would see the way that she was eating and see the way the sauce is all over her mouth and be like, that's got to be for the feeders. But that's how she operates and how she functions in life. Like she can't fucking be bothered. The most that she can be bothered with is sitting down, doing her live streams on YouTube or Kick, and basically that's it. But there is a possibility, I guess, because people keep saying that. I don't know. You all almost had me sold the last couple of weeks as far as Chantel doing feeder content, but I don't know. I just can't see it. I really can't. Her mom needs to talk sense into her. That's pretty much all I got, Taffy. If you give me some time, I can probably circle back around, but I got a million different things going on as far as like Salah and shit like that. And I could probably answer that better. Let me sit on it for a little bit and we'll circle back around to your question. She hates not being able to eat. She won't enjoy it. Plus she's never hungry because she eats so much. She won't make a difference. Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you for the support, hun. Chuck and his duck says when Salah comes in and she lies saying cousin, it reminds me of how she acted with the whole we're engaged stream with the dishwasher. It was epic. We all heard her say that she was worried, not that Salah was going to marry a woman. Specifically, she said cousin. And then when he came in and he questioned her about it, she fucking lied as if every channel who reacts to her on YouTube, clip channels, Twitter, forums, we're not going to put that clip and post it up for everybody to see. You know? What do you mean, dirty Jersey? Sure. The vagina is dry, ma'am. Chuck, thank you for the support, hun. Bertha says at this point, she's really messed up if she's not getting paid for it. She needs the money so bad, giving away for free. Hashtag funkled. There's another reason Chantel is funkled. Chantel seems to think that she's above that kind of content as well. She thinks that she's too good to do that kind of content. She's always had that mindset. So there's also that too. Bertha, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When people give her money for food, we do see that. We've seen when Anime Sucks would come in and pay for her to go to places and tell her specifically where to go. She would go and she would eat the food. She didn't give a shit. She was like, okay, you want to pay for my food? I'll do it. Same thing with the Beaver Tail with Nina. I don't necessarily think that she's trying to be extra sloppy and eating this food because she thinks that it's feeder content. That's just who Chantel is. That's just who she is. Bertha, thank you for the support.
Yeah. I know Rosie got her answer in a day, but Tracy, I just explained that.
Rosie's got her monetization. She's got herself a feeder boyfriend over there that's going to do couples content. Girl, what happened, Chantel? You got knocked out of your spot by Quirky Love Rose? Oh my God. Hey,
It's under
Dastardly.
review. No, I'm not going to. What are you talking about, strawberries? How can I'm not going to Malaysia without Salah, number one. And number two, no, I'm not going with, unless it's on Qatar. And I can't fly Qatar Airways because they're closed until, who fucking knows? Who knows? How long were the airways canceled during COVID? It's kind of like that.
That's
Thank
pretty
you, Scream.
funny.
I try. But like always feeling like it's just, adulting gives me anxiety. Honestly, it does. Hi, Salah.
All right. So it's 41 minutes. What time did Chantel first start going off about the whole Salah situation? Do you guys remember? The 27-minute mark. So what is that? Like 14 minutes that it took him to get in there and show himself? 14 minutes is how long it took from Chantel to, and did you notice when he came in, when she was done? She had basically moved on. She was pivoting off of the Salah subject. And that is when he let her talk. He let her say what she needed to say. And then he showed himself. Yeah, Rosie's got her life. Yeah, what she always wanted. And this whole thing about how she's got anxiety because of adulting, that's not true. Foodie has anxiety and she's definitely struggling with adulting because of the situation that she's got herself in with her financial situation, her bankruptcies, the loss of her YouTube monetization, rent's due, bills are due. She's got to pay her back taxes. All of that is what's got her stressed out about adulting. It's not necessarily she just has a hard time functioning, which she already did. She had a hard time just doing the everyday adulting things, but you put all of that on top of it. She wants to she would rather take herself to a war-torn country where she knows a whole family of people do not like her, so she can lay it down, and just hand her money over to Salah and just basically live out her last days if it means she doesn't have to deal with any of that adulting bullshit. That's the biggest problem for Chantel right now. Like literally, this is the equivalent of the walls are closing in and he won't open the door. He's not letting Big Mama come home. He's like, nope, not going to do it. Pink Line says she's going to temporarily stop the Ozempic so she can bees for her birthday and never take it again. I think you nailed it. Spot on. That was very well said. I can agree with that 1,000,000%. Wow. I didn't even think about that, but I bet you're right. You think she's going to go out? Are you telling me that Chantel Marie rented a car for 4 days for her birthday and all she has to do is go through the drive-thrus? So if she's taking a medication that's keeping her from eating, what would be the point of renting a car? Where the fuck is she going to go? The only reason that she goes out and goes anywhere, the only reason that she went anywhere with Salah when they were doing the couples channel, you remember being a kid? Do you remember being a kid and you go shopping with your mom, be like, and you really didn't want to fucking go, but you knew if you went, okay, well, maybe it's just me. I knew if I went shopping with my mom, I was going out to eat. Right? You were going to get treated to some fucking food. Same thing with Foodie going and doing all of these couple channel adventures and shit like that. She knew if she went that Salah was going to treat her to takeout. It's the same shit. Foodie, the only reason that she wants a rental car for her birthday is so she can go eat takeout. You think she's going to fucking ruin her birthday by taking Ozempic? Please. Pink Lion, thank you for the support, hun. Now, what do you want from me? I was a fat kid. Guaranteed lunch, bitch, every time. Are we done yet, Mom? Oh my God. I was so annoying. I think back about those moments being with my mom and going shopping. I never liked it. And I wish now that I could have that same opportunity because I love going out and love going shopping. And my daughter, she enjoys it. So I got really lucky with my kid. Whereas me, I was just a total fucking motherfucker. Like, are you done yet, Mom? Can we go home now, please? Anyways, go ahead, Chantel.
Yeah, he'll get his money back.
Knock it off. Knock it off, cutie. Notice she just had to feed his ego as he kicked in the door. Yeah, he's gonna get his money back that he paid for our Malaysian trip. Cause he's a very rich, handsome husband that takes care of me. Yeah, okay. She baited him and it worked. That shows how desperate and pathetic Salah bitch boy is. We love this for you, Salah. Look at your prize. This woman is sending you money and is going to be the one who gets you to Canada. Ah! Not worth it.
Shut up.
This is pathetic.
I didn't say.
You just told the internet that you broke up with your husband, and now that he's in your chat, look at that. Look at this. Let's take a screenshot. We ought to do it before and after. Post it on Twitter. Before, when Salah missed a FaceTime call. After, when Salah fell for the manipulation and showed up in Chantel's chat. Look at that shit, would you? She's about to deny that she said Salah was going to marry his cousin wife.
I didn't say that, Salah. I didn't say you're marrying your cousin. I said I'm.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, you did. We put it in slow-mo, and I'm not going back and finding it, but you did, and you know you did. Why are you lying? Why are you sitting here lying when it's on your channel, on your live streaming? You said out of your own mouth that Salah was marrying his cousin. You're being very specific. So there must be a cousin that you're aware of that you know that Salah is probably interested in. There is somebody she's specifically talking about. She titled it 500 later. Oh yeah. You know what? That's a good call too. I didn't even think about that. So Chantel titled the name of her live stream 500 later, talking about $500 later. That was the Salah call right there.
I didn't say that, Salah. I didn't say you're marrying your cousin. I said I'm scared. You're gonna, I was telling people that I'm too insecure for a relationship because I'm always worried that you're going to get married and forget me. Well, it might happen. Wait, you have to pay more for the dose? Okay, every month before I have to pay for my Ozempic, I'll do a 12-hour stream.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids?
I didn't say he was going to marry his cousin. I said I'm scared that will happen.
Good luck.
Or not cousin, but just somebody.
You specifically said cousin. You said cousin.
Every month is more. Yeah, I'm weird, but I don't know. It's just a fear I have. You know, we're so different. Like, you're in a different country. We're so far apart. Hi, Nina. I'm cute.
Salah kicked in her door and called her cute. Everything was forgiven, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her. She's so hungry, she could eat an order of butter chicken.
I have a lot of problems. Oh, my stomach hurts. I started Ozempic today, Salah.
Oh, I'm gonna lose weight for you, Salah. It's gonna happen. We're gonna go to Malaysia. We're gonna get married again.
Do you think it works right away? Yes.
Well, yeah, that's true. They manipulate each other. Like, Salah knows what Chantel wants, and Chantel knows how to get Salah's attention. They both do the same shit to each other, to be quite honest. Big Bertha says, hashtag Funkled. Olympics, who will win manipulation gold? Ooh, Big Bertha, that was a fucking banger, girl. Thank you for the support. Mercio says it's not real cousins, right? It's just a bad joke. Like if your godmother has kids, you call them cousins, right? No, they really, yeah, it's a thing. I guess it's common for people in Syria. At least that's what people in the chat have said. Because I thought people were joking too, but no, it's very common. At least according to the chat. I got to tell you, I have not looked and did my own research on this topic. I'll let people in chat answer that. I shouldn't speak on it because, again, I have not done my own research. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for the support. Okay. Small but decently priced ham says, yes, it's common. Oh, yeah, huh? Freya says money for being dead ass right about the blow dryer post shower. It's the best feeling ever. Ever since that day when I first took the blow dryer to my body after the shower, it's always been this. If I don't have a blow dryer after the shower, it just like the shower don't hit the same. Highly recommended. Highly recommended that you definitely should invest if you don't have a blow dryer. I mean, who doesn't have a fucking blow dryer? I guess some people don't blow dry their hair. That's a total thing, right? Get one for your body after your shower. It's a game changer. So glad you enjoyed that, Freya. You'll always think about me when you get out of the shower now, girl. Let that sink in. I love that for both of us. Hello, Liz. This doesn't apply to everyone on GLP-1, but I'm surprised she went on it and didn't have blood work done first with all the constant health concerns. Hey, no, you know what? You're not wrong. So like the way it works over here, like even if you go through one of these weight loss clinics, like you're not necessarily going to a doctor, insurance reasons, trying to save money, all of that, they still require you to go to a certain place to get your blood drawn so they can, test all your levels and everything before they will prescribe the medication. At least that's the way that I've known it to be done. Maybe there are some doctors that are willing to go ahead and do that without the blood work, but that is the norm. I do agree with that, Liz. You know what Chantel's numbers would have been on her insulin, on her metformin. Insane. Mm-hmm. Never tried that. You stood in front of a fan though. Ugh, that sounds cold. Liz, thank you for the support.
Anyways, we'll talk about more. We'll talk about more. Yeah, we always joke about, like, I say that to him too, like sometimes randomly, like, are you weird? Yes. Are you weird? Yes. So that we do say that a lot.
Okay, Fupa Fabulous says not only is it common, it's preferred. Interesting. Jesse, you don't have a blow dryer? Really? Do you know, I was talking to my friend the other day and she was telling me, she was like, bitch, I went and got my hair done. I was like, I know it looks great, girl. I seen the pictures on Facebook. I was like, that looks really good. We have the same hairdresser, right? The same stylist. I look really good. She went from like a brown to like a reddish color, whatever. Anywho, she's like, you're not going to believe this new like hair dryer she has. She goes, it's not even a hair dryer. I was like, okay, what is it? She goes, it's like a hair dryer, but it's not a hair dryer and it straightens your hair at all at the same time. She said, but it doesn't put heat on your hair. I'm like, that really doesn't make any sense. She's like, I know. She goes, but it's really expensive and it really works good. And I'm really considering getting one. I said, link me up, bitch. So now I've got this hair dryer that's not a hair dryer. And it's also a thing to straighten your hair all at the same time, but it doesn't damage your hair because of all the heat, right? And it's $400 that I'm considering buying because obviously I spend so much time blow drying and straightening my hair. I think it's an investment, right? It's, like when you can get to a point where you can justify it to that extent of it being an actual investment because it's such a time saver, it's totally, like green lighting myself here. You have one? Really? So it's worth it? So I guess they're all over TikTok. No, it wasn't the Dyson. I can't remember which one that she sent me, but it's not the Dyson. But I've heard good things about the Dyson too. Liz says, I'm on GLP-1 myself with Wegovy and I lost 80 pounds in a year. My doctor has regular blood tests ordered on me 3 to 4 months to keep an eye on things. Yeah, that's typical. That absolutely is typical. But again, Chantel went the most shadiest route that she possibly could. Let that sink in. Time is money. Exactly. Liz, thank you for the support. According to the World Population Review, the interfamily marriages are at 35%. Wow, that's crazy. Do I put water in it? And the thing that she was talking about, I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. I kind of looked at it, debated on it, and I haven't circled back around yet. I told her I got to do my research.
Anyways, we'll talk privately.
Really, Wicked Crafter. Doctors won't perform any surgery if your glucose is 200 DL/mg or over unless it's a life losing emergency. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Absolutely. Oh, under Under Oak Chronicles says that's for Syria. Okay. I was wondering. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the support, hun. Buttercrumpet says, can you imagine Salah coming clean and admitting he's married to his cousin? She will go insane. She will lose her mind. And I say, tell her, Salah. Yes, put her at rest. Let her know there's a cousin wife. And Foodie is now going to be second wife as she continues to play this game. Right. After you've done aired all of your business out on your Kick channel, you want to talk to Salah privately. Well, you started this, so I think he should keep going in chat. Why not? I'm 95% that Salah is already married. Buttercrumpet convinced me of that the other day. I am 95%. I believe that Salah is definitely already married for sure. And yes, 95% married to a cousin. Hey, tired as fuck.
What did you say, Tracy?
Yeah, that's the thing. He can hide cousin wife all he wants. I don't see him being able to hide a baby when it comes along.
What, Tracy? What? Is that right? I don't know.
think he's a degenerate too, but I think like his family is requiring that he get married. I think it all comes down to his family pressuring him to get married. Like when she says that, she's not wrong. I believe that's absolutely true. I think when the dad was in Syria, that he was there for the marriage to the cousin. I think the family is basically forcing Salah to get married. The amount of children with intellectual disabilities is reflective of their inter-family marriages. I didn't know that was a thing until I did some actual research. That's interesting. Wow. Thank you for that, Tally. What do you mean my iCloud storage is full? How is that possible? That's what I want to know. I've got like 2 terabytes. All those screenshots.
What you're talking about? Hey, Breezes.
Yeah, definitely. He's a son in the family Syrian home. Their culture doesn't date and they don't count Chantel. He's in that home married. Let that sink in. Like, I don't think we give a whole lot of thought. Maybe you guys do, but I never did. I don't know. I know you guys would say it. I didn't, again, pay much attention to it, but I definitely can see it. I believe it. 95% convinced me that Salah is married. Absolutely. You know, the craziest part about all that is that she's not wrong. Salah is in Syria. He's living his life. He has a social life. Even though he's in Syria, he's living. He's probably newly married, about to have a kid, probably does have his own olive farm business, whatever going on over there. Like, he's waking up every day and he is going on with his life. And every so often he will entertain Chantel, where she is so funkled that she has, not that she would really be doing anything else, but still, she absolutely puts her life on hold because she lives not just in delusion, she also lives in fantasy land. Like, Foodie is the type, I believe, that sits around. Remember, we used to say this back in the day. If you've been a long time watcher, this is a theory that we've always had, is that Foodie used to, when she used to talk about all the movies and TV shows and all of that, cousin wife is likely illiterate and doesn't even know about the side of ham in Canada. Fuck, Tally. When she would talk about all of her movies, we would say that I think she imagines herself actually being the characters in these movies. And I think here she is in her 40s, that the same thing can be said about her life that she's fantasizing about with Salah. As he's over there and he's living and he's probably remarried and all of this shit, she sits at home on her boneless couch and in her bed just fantasizing, about being skinny and being in a relationship and getting dicked down by Salah, instead of just moving on with her life. Like, she's already in her 40s. Not that 40 is old, but I think all of us, when we're at that point in our life, a lot of it's a wake-up call. We change. Things start to fucking sink in when you get into being your 40s. So to see her be that far gone in her fantasy land and her delusion, wasting what life she has left with this situation while he's in Syria, moving on with his life, is really something to see. It is. Liz says, is it possible the cousin thing coming out of her may be a stereotype, but she is blurting out, showing her bigotry? Possibly, sure, Liz. But the thing is with Chantel is that I think there's some truth to it. I think she might know that this has already happened. Like, there was even somebody in chat who speculated that something about permission from Chantel. I think she knows. I don't think that she's necessarily, but again, this is Chantel trying to be a bigot towards Salah and saying that he's dating his cousin. I think she's saying that because there's some truth to it. But again, it is Chantel. So remember that. And thank you for the support, hun. Iron Woman says, we can all use a blowy after a shower. Good idea. Yes, it is. And thank you for the support, hun. Is the hair thing the Rev Air? Love you, Yabba and Sam. You know what? I'm not sure of the brand that it is. I'm going to have to go and look at my TikTok or look through our text messages. When I find it, I will let you guys know before I leave. And thank you for the support, hun. I think that came through twice, by the way. When she said his father went there, immediately I knew it was for a marriage. He was quiet for a few days over that period. I have no doubts, and I'll die on that hill. And I think that's a good conspiracy theory. Honestly, one of the few in this community that's probably going to wind up being true. Because you're right. You have one petty cake. He did disappear around that time. And again, Salah's dad was in town. So, of course, he's not going to be okay with Salah entertaining Chantel on FaceTime. That is true. But he did disappear around that time, and I can believe that, absolutely. Fatma says, the power strip just laying on the fabric couch. Girl, the power strip takes me out every time I look at it. It is totally fitting for Chantel. Thank you for the support, hun. Imagine dealing with Cutie for 3 years and coming into your wealth and status once she's no longer in the family photos. Girl, it is really something. And thank you for the support. She spreads hate by being and saying degrading behaviors. I'd agree with that, absolutely. No, I don't think it's a shark. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go through our text. I'm gonna let her play for a minute. I got to get out of here shortly, though. I got some things to take care of.
I don't see any recent comment either. It is Friday the 13th, yeah. Cheesy yum yum. What the? Tracy's broken today. We're all nuts today. Let's just friggin'... I gotta think of iftar. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys are right. It's called a Rev Air. Yeah, that's the video she sent me on TikTok. So yes, whoever said that, you were absolutely right. That's the one that I've been looking into. She was in Syria. Chantel is stupid, but she's picked up on things, and I think Salah mentioned things to test the waters, but she's too insane, so he decided not to tell her. Yeah, like he hinted around about the cousin wife. I think so too, Butter Crumpet. That honestly, that situation makes the most sense. We should celebrate Cutie's B-Day by opening the Christmas packages. Oh my God, MC, wasn't it you that sent me a package? It's sitting on my kitchen table. I've got a lot of the package here right behind me. I will try to make it happen definitely before her birthday. Okay, we're almost there. I got to have the boys bring over my new desk, and then I can get everything set up. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, Butter Crumpet. That fucking no. I can't talk about that. That was very, very disappointing. I can't. You wait all that time when you like an artist so much to finally drop new music, and when it's that disappointing, it's gut wrenching. Okay. We got to make her jealous opening up Christmas gifts. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, slow mode is on.
What was that? Did you just fart yourself? Did you mute to fart? Come on now. Buy the damn thing, Bebop. I will. But like somebody mentioned in the chat, they were talking about the Dyson. So there's different brands out there that do like the same thing. So I got to look at reviews, and you know, when you're doing that kind of investment, you want to do it right.
It's Friday the 13th, which is supposed to be like for superstitious people. Like
Are we talking about the same thing, Puff? The Jack Harlow album. I know there's not a lot of Jack Harlow fans out there, and that's fine or whatever. But that shit was ass. I don't care. Maybe I didn't give it enough time because, of course, I kind of just skipped through. But I'm not here to listen to that. I don't want that from you, and that's fine. You can grow as an artist. I'm not interested. That is the same. To me, it's no different than Post Malone and Jelly Roll, and I don't know. I don't want to see you grow and change. Like, you know, you got to where you are doing the kind of music that you did. Now you want to switch and do fucking jazz? No, thank you. If I want that shit, I got other people I'm going to go to. Get out of here with that. Trash.
bad luck, weird, spooky day. But the weather is really bad. And I wanted to go to the movie.
Dude, I knew it was going to be bad from the rollout. Like, I follow him on Instagram. I follow him on YouTube. And the rollout and just the way that he's been acting recently on Instagram, I was like, that shit is going to be ass. Did I expect it to be that? No, but I wasn't shocked, to be quite honest. It was somewhat jazzy. It was somewhat, that's the way that I would describe it. Again, I didn't listen to a whole lot, but every fucking song sounded the same. Baby Keem put out a hell of an album this year. J. Cole did. So you know what? Keep that shit. Go ahead, buddy.
I didn't say dumped. I sent you a message, Salah. Like, I told you about that. Like, you know, I don't know that.
She sent you a message telling you, Salah, that she wanted to end the marriage. Did you not see it? Could you imagine ending your marriage over text and then your partner doesn't even see that you sent that message and they're in your chat and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go check my phone while I'm in Syria because I don't have a signal here to see where you're saying that you don't want to be married to me anymore. Love that for you, cutie.
I'm insecure for a relationship right now is what I said, because I don't want to always worry about like what you're doing, where you are. It's not fair to you. It's not good for my mental health. That's what I said. And I was sharing that with them because I don't really feel like I have anyone to talk to.
That's pretty fucking pathetic. You don't have a friend. You can't call. You got your sister. You got your mom still alive. You got an aunt. You claim that you have a friend in your building that bought BG, a water fountain, and none of these people that you can talk to privately, that you had to go online and embarrass and humiliate your husband who you claim you love so much. Chantel, none of this is making sense. Just
I'm too paranoid.
Just admit that you were trying to manipulate Salah to give you what you want. That's really all it is.
I'm not well.
Yeah, call Squeaky. Exactly.
That's not true. Goodbye. It's not what I said.
You said, yes, you did. I know what you blocked. You blocked somebody saying that you said that he was going to marry his cousin. You said that. You said it.
Stephanie, see you later.
Per my last text, we're getting a divorce.
Fuck does fast food have to do with anything? Idiot. I'm your husband. Nice to meet you. I'm scared about you're going to marry someone else over there.
No, you want to know what the worst part about all of that is? It's not just that she brought it to the internet, her personal business with her husband, is that she knows the majority of her audience, they're all trolls. They're haters. They're reaction channels. They're clip channels. So all of this shit, it's not like you have a nice little community. You'll have to worry about people gossiping or making videos about you and your husband. Like, it's going to explode. Like, I'm sure within a matter of minutes, somebody already had this clip and uploaded to their YouTube channel. And the comments were probably going wild. I know this shit was already on Twitter clipped and everybody was talking about it. So you take that situation, knowing your audience, it's us. Hey, hello. It's the haters that watch and consume your content, the majority. And you brought y'all's business here for those people.
Salah, that's the person that was commenting. Is that your family member? Or is that a troll? Look at the Arabic.
You look like New Kids on the Block. Chuck says, you guys over here talking about newer artists while I'm over here getting ready for Saturday shopping, putting one of my New Kids on the Block concert tees on, neon pink cassette tape earrings. Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes the old shit hits better than the new shit. That's for sure. I'm not even going to fucking sit there and argue that, Chuck. A lot of the new music just don't hit like it used to. So go ahead, listen to your New Kids on the Block and wear your shit, girl. Thank you for the support.
All your mods? No. Yeah, I'll talk in private to him.
Yeah, that's the thing. This same kind of manipulation that she's doing right now to Salah is the same thing that she's done her entire life. It's the reason why Smee had her, shut up, MC, had her ass committed, is because of her manipulation and because of the games that she was playing. And I'm going to take myself out and I'm going to take all these, Mom. I'm going to do it if I don't get what I want. I promise. So Smee had her ass. It's a pretty big deal for somebody like Smee. It's not like Smee just didn't want to, you know, I'm sure it took a whole lot to get Smee to that point to have Chantel actually committed to one of these group homes. Do you know how fucking out of control you got to be to go? I would imagine I was crazy. I was pretty wild growing up and I never came close to getting committed. My mom loved me enough to not commit me to no fucking group home. I can promise you that much. C4 says a Salah deliverance now over cousin wife. Yep. From here forth, Salah should only be referred to as deliverance. Thank you for that. That was a fucking banger. And thank you for the super chat. Wow. Deliverance Salah. Epic. Listen, there's a lot more to go over, but I get the fuck out of here. It's Saturday. I got some shit I got to do. Y'all got some shit you got to do. I'm sure there's going to be coverage of this going on all around YouTube all day long. And I'll be there for all of this shit. Love you guys so much. Thanks for being here, showing up, showing out as always. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. It depends. Let's see what happens, okay? If not, Monday for sure. Love you guys so much. Oh, wait a minute. Grime Time says, I'm days late. I just want to say Squeaky looks like her parents are cousins. That's right, bitch. Deliverance. All of them, Grime Time. The whole Beezer community over there. And thank you for the support. Good to see you. Love you guys so much. See you Monday, guys. Bye.
Idiot!